Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Callum Nicol. Thank you very much for tuning in. So I've seen a couple of these doing the rounds at the minute on social media. And so tonight I thought I would bring to you my all-time Premier League starting 11. I know it's a controversial topic and I'm sure I've got some controversial picks in your opinion. But let me know in the comments and I'll see how I get on. So for my goalkeeper, I am starting off with none other than Petr Cech. 443 Premier League apps, 202 clean sheets, which is a Premier League record, 4 Golden Gloves, 4-time Premier League champion. It doesn't get any better than Petr Cech. People often mention Peter Schmeichel and Edwin van der Sar, but I just think that Petr Cech had an overall better game and was just a level above as a goalkeeper. Might have ruffled a few feathers early there. Moving on to our back four. We'll start with the fullbacks. And I think probably the most obvious pick in this Premier League 11 is Ashley Cole at left back. He's a 3-time Premier League champion, 385 appearances, 148 clean sheets. He's just the greatest left back in Premier League history, isn't he? I've also gone with Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's got 363 Premier League apps. He's a 5-time Premier League champion. Obviously, he's just won the treble in that famous Manchester City side. Fast as lightning and as good as it gets in Prem history. And as for the centre-backs, this might cause a bit. So we'll go with the less controversial one first. I've gone for John Terry, obviously. 492 apps, 214 clean sheets. Chelsea captain throughout the greatest period in their history. For me, the best centre-back in Premier League history. He's a 5-time Premier League winner as well. Just an absolute legend at Chelsea, isn't he? And so many of you will be screaming at this video right now saying, why haven't you picked Rio Ferdinand? I've gone for Vincent Kompany. And the reason why is he came into that Manchester City team at a time of so much uncertainty. He took the onus, became the leader of that team, and led it to what it is now. Everything about Manchester City these days has Vincent Kompany to thank. 265 appearances, 2011-12 Player of the Season, captain City to their first Prem, and he's won 4 in total. Just the epitome of a captain and a leader. Hopefully you're still with me after that back four. Moving on to the midfield. Now, I went for something a bit different simply because, well, one, it's my choice, and two, the two wingers played on the same side, but I couldn't pick between them, and they both deserve to be in there. Starting off with top 5 footballers of all time, isn't he? Cristiano Ronaldo. He started to show that he was going to be one of the best ever at Manchester United as a 2-time Player of the Season. He's got a golden boot and 3 Premier League titles in that incredible Manchester United team. And now for the only member on the list not to win the Premier League is Steven Gerrard. 120 goals and 92 assists in 504 games for Liverpool. Captained them through ups and downs. Just simply the most talented midfielder in every category in Premier League history. And that's just my opinion. Partnering him will be Patrick Vieira. Invincible. 3-time champion, 2000-2001 Player of the Season. One of the faces of that iconic Arsene Wenger Arsenal team that we all remember. An absolute unit, powerhouse of a midfielder. Used to terrify me whenever we used to play Arsenal. And he thoroughly deserves his spot in this 11. Now we move on to the other winger, which is Mohamed Salah. 139 goals and 59 assists in 231 Premier League games. He's a Premier League champion, of course. He's a Player of the Season in 2017-18, and he's got an astonishing 3 golden boots, only bettered by somebody else in this 11. For me, the greatest right wing in Premier League history. I think, obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo is in this 11, but Cristiano Ronaldo was starting to show what he would eventually become at Real Madrid when he was at Manchester United. Salah's done it here, and he's done it consistently for quite a few years. For me, the best right winger in Prem history. And I must take this time to apologise to the Geordies because no, Alan Shearer has not made my Premier League 11. I've gone with, for me, the greatest Premier League player of all time, the greatest player to grace these shores, Thierry Henry. 175 goals in 258 games, a 4-time Golden Boot winner, a 2-time Premier League champion, and twice named Player of the Season. For me, it's as simple as that, the greatest player to ever play in the Premier League. And he will be partnered by none other than Wayne Rooney. Arguably England's most talented footballer ever, definitely in the conversation. 208 goals in 491 apps, 5-time Premier League champion, 2009-10 player of the season, greatest goal scorer in Manchester United history, the greatest goal scorer in the most dominant team in Premier League history. For me, has to be there. I know Alan Shearer has the most goals. I completely understand that. But in terms of quality of player, I don't think Alan Shearer is anywhere near Rooney or Thierry Henry. Right, okay, that is that for my Premier League 11. I would love to know what you think and what your thoughts are and what your Premier League 11 would be. I know different opinions will be everywhere. Please feel free to let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I've had quite a few recently and it's been absolutely brilliant and it's made a massive difference to the channel already. So fully appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. Keep spreading the word and hopefully you keep enjoying the videos. I look forward to reading through these comments for sure. All the best. See you later.